Hello everybody and welcome to another episode, potentially the last episode, of Let's Play Legacy of Kain Blood Omen 2. I'm Coolican Dragoon. In the last episode we have been making our way down to the device in an attempt to fight the mass. Oh come on, that is cheap. But, yeah, we've just kind of been making our way down, killing some Hilden along the way. Discovering that probably the easiest way to kill the Hilden is just to immolate them. Set them on fire. Immolate. That's what it looks like to me, that's how I'm going to say it. Alright, there's a switch down there. There's a telekinetic switch right there. Turn this one. Oh, now this is going to be fun. The game's got to be programmed for him not to move, then. Okay, where is my... There it is. I hope this guy's not programmed to return where he was. But either way, we're going to try and do this part fast. Okay, looks like the game, it looks like they didn't program him to return to where he was. A couple of the other ones, that's what they are programmed to do. But I guess since he's actually, you know, part of the puzzle, that we have to move things like that. Almost looks like there's a way down there. But that won't really make much of a difference for Kain. Another checkpoint, another time to save. So we've now made it 65% of the way through the device. A bug, Hilden, and a scientist. And of course you create a barrier. Come here, bug boy. We're gonna actually move this to Berserk. I'd like to keep my immolate for the Hilden that like do nothing but block it. There's almost no way that I can actually hit them without using the immolate power. First, I wouldn't even want to get... Okay, good. So I don't even really want to use my Berserk power on this guy unless I really have to. Let's go ahead and put it back on immolate. Since we're really gonna have to kill this guy. Actually hit him. This just goes faster. And lots 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 of health. Alright. Cliff up there. He's down there, that's down there. That looks like water. Come on, hit me. Was. Weakling. This power is so OP. I'm one-shotting enemies with it. Okay, let's not go down that ladder. Hello, bug. Can't go through there. How can I help you? You're trapped. You are of no use to me. You're chained to a wall. There's nothing I can do with you after I've charmed you. Let's go ahead and try jumping. There we go. Throw the lever, Crunk. Wrong lever! Can't go that way. We set the energy off. Okay, with our jump power, we should be able to make it. I would assume. To this platform. Which we could then throw this switch. Which will lower the water. First, we must have our lore. If we get really lucky, we can actually have another health upgrade before we take on the final boss. Alright, so the water's gone from down here. What? What exactly am I looking at? Is that supposed to be the mass? Can I punch it? Okay, so we've lowered the water. That shield's still up though. I don't think anything out here. This is basically okay. So we lowered the water in here. That's all that switch did. There we go. Oh goody. We removed the barrier around the bug. Well, now I guess we have to kill it. As soon as Kain can figure out how to climb the ladder. There we go. We killed the bug. Buggy bug. Through here. Alright, on to this room. Quick, immolate. This will probably take a couple minutes. Then again, so does my immolate. There we go. That was nice. So they're easy and somewhat annoyingly to defeat at the same time. I say if that barrier over there is the only one that was deactivated, then we're gonna have a little problem here. Excuse me. Alright, so let's get back up the ladder, Kain. Kind sir. What makes you think I'm kind? Alright, so now we can go through here. What? See, this is what I meant by kind of like, this area is very good because it gives off like a very alien type feel to it. You just come in here, and a lot of things throughout like the city you could understand. But I guess if you kind of look at the game, it kind of gets more and more alien. Now we've got... I mean, look at this. I don't get it at all. I don't know what's going on here. I can't even guess at the purpose of these things. Why the Hilden are in them. Lore chest. Why on earth there's even lore chests down here. I just have to guess we'll have to just chalk it up to video game logic. There we go, we've killed him. So we may now drink from him. Let the Hilden blood green. Yeah, maybe I was wrong. I think that's the way forward. Until I find a checkpoint to prove me wrong. Hee hee. Another lore chest. That down there looks like the mass. Or I don't know how to play video games. Gigantic, fleshy. Yeah, looks like a living thing to me. Ooh, checkpoint. Alright, now we can save this one again. When we are 80%. We're almost there, guys. Alright, so we need to get out of this room. Let's get up here first. Let's see. There's a lore chest. I want the lore chest. I want it. I want the chest. I know I had the chance to do it. There we go. What was all that? I just want this. Doing pretty good on that so far. Oops, I didn't really mean to do that. But I don't see any levers or any switches. I should be trying to move them all in different directions. So, alright, I can't move any of them. Let's see here. And I'm trapped in the room now, too, which is what I kind of suspected I was going to be. What's that? Ah, looks like kind of a room. The Hilden. We'll just do this one the easy way. My rage meter is already at full. So, what is down here? This part. Maybe I didn't really have to escape from that room at all. What is that noise? Ah, crud. Cliff barrier. And a Hilton. Yeah, see, he doesn't even really care. Yeah, he's raising the water level. Can't touch the water will kill us. There. Yep, that killed him. Of course, our weapon's about to break, too. Okay, so then... Oh, got a nice breeze now. I'm going to keep this one until it breaks. What's this one do? I don't know where I am or what I'm in, but it's a little bit weird and creepy. The mass, I presume.
At last I had found it. The foul mass, hidden within the bowels of the device. Here was the Sarafan Lord's ultimate weapon, his trump card, to be played against human and vampire alike. But I had my own weapon. I could feel the Builder's blood course coldly through my veins. If I could use it to poison this creature, the Sarafan Lord's plans would be ruined.
Get him, get him, get him. Ah. Get to the lake, get to it. There we go. Let's get some of our health back here. I say some. So we need to find a way to poison that. How on earth do we poison it? I figured we'd inject it with blood. That's not a real answer either. All this glyph magic. Well, let's go over there and see what that switch does. What's this? It doesn't go anywhere. So let's see what this does. Maybe something will happen. An elevator. I assume from the look at the I assume from the layout of the room that it looks like I'm gonna have to get to the top central mass. I'm gonna get to this point. Be a terrible time. 90%. So this would be a terrible time not to say. That would be like one of the worst decisions you could possibly make. Come on, cool looking. Let me get better at dodging. Especially since I am considering also doing a Let's Play for Scholar of the First Sin. But that's something we'll have to wait and see on. There's another game I want to do a Let's Play on after I'm finished with the Legacy of Kain series. We have absolutely no health at that point. All the cards are now on the table. Where is it? There it is. That should turn this one off. I'm going to get back on the immolate power. So I see something else that I might need. I'm going to save that for right now. Let's throw the switch and see what happens. Sorry, buddy. I don't necessarily like killing just the random passerbys, but I need health now. Hey, I did not give you permission to go back up yet. Still, I guess that's really about all I envisioned when I heard the words "the mass." It's not really anything specific. It's not like a humanoid looking life form like you can see on, it seems like a lot of sci-fi shows like Star Trek or something. It's just literally a big old blob. It almost looks more like a jellyfish. If I had to put it into a name of something that it looks like, come on, hit me again. Yeah, it's really about what I envisioned. I just kind of envisioned a big old blob of fleshy stuff. Fleshy stuff. That is a, technical term. Why can't you people just use there? Use that. It makes my rage meter go up that much faster. I will have to say, I think immolate is probably one of the easiest ways to get health back. Getting literally, like, even just to charge your meter. You just stand there with your guard up. It's not like you're taking damage, except for your normal dot. Especially with these guys, you get so much health back from them. See? To the point now. You're not even worth it. The amount of lore I get from you is nil almost. And considering how much more I have left to go, there's really no reason for me to even think about it. Alright, I think I need to get to that level. So we'll see. It might have to take me up one more level. This is going to actually have to pay attention to what I'm doing on. It's not like the other ones. This guy actually has a red attack that he likes to use. The other guys just have yellow. Yellow attacks are nasty, but not necessarily very dangerous. Your blood and your lore. That is a lot of lore. Alright, now I need jumpy jump. You just gotta love how jumping is a power in this game. Let's go ahead and put it back. Alright, I think the next one might be the last level. video's starting to get a little bit long, but there's no other checkpoints. At least I doubt there's any more checkpoints before we reach the mass. Could pull this switch, but I want to go see what's down over here first. There might be nothing. Yeah, there's nothing here. And that's okay, but you know, better to have checked. I want a bridge like that. I don't know what I'd use it for, but I want a bridge like that. Kain, less awe-inspiring, more poison. But do you jump down the center, or you just drop some blood down? Okay, he's just going for the blood dropping. So do I actually have to escape now? Okay, I do have to escape, it looks like, but it looks like I don't actually have to do the escape part. You know what this means, guys? If the mass is dead, this weapon doesn't really work all that well. What the? That monster shrunk. Doesn't that look familiar?
You do not know me for the poor, oppressed beast that crouched here before? Behold, I am restored.
What are you?
Not what, Kain, but who. My visage is unknown to you, but my name is not. Have you heard the story of the oldest vampire?
Janos Ordran.
Da-da-da-da.
The legendary vampire of ancient days. How was this transformation possible? But Janos is dead. His heart torn from his body.
Not dead, but imprisoned in this place. My blood was needed to power the device and feed the mass within. Starved of blood and sapped of life, I devolved into that horrible creature. The moment you poisoned the mass, I felt my strength return. That which is divine cannot be wholly suppressed.
Divine. Your imprisonment has damaged your mind, Janos. The curse of vampirism is no mark of divinity.
Ah, you must delve further back into history, Kain, to know the truth of our heritage. Long ago, and long before I first walked the earth, vampires were godlike, and our kind ruled the land. But we were opposed by another race, similar to ours in power, but different in method and intention. The wars between us flamed for 1,000 years, but we prevailed at last, and we banished our enemies from the face of the earth by powerful magic, sealing them into another plane of existence.
What has this history lesson to do with my task at hand?
Patience, Kain. The race that fought the vampires was the Hilden, the very Hilden that you have just encountered. They control the Sarafan. They are striving to wipe out the vampires, enslave the humans, and reclaim all Nosgoth as their own. They are the evil that plague us once again, authors of the demons and the device and all else that threatens the land. They have returned to enact a terrible revenge.
I thought you said that they were banished.
They were, Kain. But several centuries ago, one of the Hilden was able to return to our world. He then used his magic to draw other Hilden through, but had not yet the power to begin a full invasion. He required an army here, and humans to drain of energy. He learned of a legendary order whose purpose was to purge the world of vampires long ago. He revived this order, and the Sarafan were born again.
The Sarafan Lord. It was he that broke through. But how?
Now we come to your part in this story. When you chose to destroy the Pillar of Balance, you caused a rift throughout the world sufficient to breach through the dimensions.
Was it I, then, who had engendered this war? No. I had been set, step by step, upon the path that led to this outcome. Hadn't this all been a Hilden plot from the beginning? My mind reeled at the implications.
It was in this way that the Sarafan Lord was able to enter the world, by building a magical gate. This is the Hilden Gate. Close this gate, Kain, and all the Hilden within Nosgoth will perish.
The gate sustains their existence.
Precisely. It is their umbilical cord to the other world. When it is closed, they cannot dwell in our world.
And so all the Hilden will die, and the Sarafan Lord, as one of them, dies as well. I see.
Close the gate and kill the Sarafan Lord, Kain. Close the gate and shut the Hilden from the world once again.
And how is this to be done?
Let us go to Sanctuary. Vorador must be informed of all that has occurred, and a plan can be drawn to finish this once and for all.
Ta-ta-ta-tan.
You should have sent me with him.
You were wounded.
There is no way to know where Kain has gone or what he is doing. Even you haven't been able to contact him.
What's this? No, wait. Do I dare believe my senses? Janos? My sire. They killed you.
No, far worse. But that is a story for another time.
Oh, there will be no time for any of us. Vorador, we need your counsel.
We were wondering where you were.
I've been doing what I said I would do.
Kain? The device?
I have destroyed it. But we are now faced with a peril even greater than before.
How is this?
The ancient history I will convey to you in a better hour, should any of us be so fortunate as to reach such a time. For this moment, you must believe me when I tell you your enemy, our great enemy, the Sarafan Lord, is one of a people that come from another world. His plan, beyond all others, is to bring this enemy race back into this world, from which my kind in another age once banished them. He must be prevented, or all our kind will perish.
Sire, what must we do?
He has created a base in this world, the Hilden City across the sea. There, he has opened a gate to bring his kind into our world. My plan was to teleport us to the Hilden City and launch a final assault on the Sarafan Lord. But now I find there is some kind of shield of magic that prevents me. If we are to fight them, that shield must be destroyed.
Vorador, where is the Hilden City? Have any of your spies brought you this knowledge?
Uma, what do you know of this?
There has been, in the past months, enormous activity at the wharves. Warships and freighters loading and unloading in great secrecy. Our people who have infiltrated the area and returned alive have told me that the ships all seem to take the same course out of the harbor, but we do not know their destination.
It must be the Hilden City. Why else would there be such interest at this time? You must take a ship to the city at once. There, you must find and deactivate the shield, so whatever forces we can bring may come to your aid and close the gate for all time.
Have someone show me to the wharves. I'll make my way aboard one of those ships that's about to sail. When I've deactivated the shield, I'll contact you.
I'm going with him.
But I will need you here.
Sire, I know the wolves, and where one may fail alone, two may succeed.
I have no need of a guard at my back. You will find me perfectly competent for this task, I assure you.
It is a chance we cannot afford to take, not when all we have fought for is at stake.
There is more at stake than you can imagine. Take help where it is offered, Kain.
It is settled. I will prepare our forces for the final attack. Go well, my child.
Go well, both of you.
Take help where it is offered. Yet I've always found that help offered when not needed is usually no help at all.
Woo-wee. I figured there was going to be a little bit more, but I wasn't sure.
Borodor has said we must seek out a war galley. We should search the southern docks.
What are the defenses here?
The heaviest of all the Seraphan outposts. They control all trade and all travel to and from Meridian.
The Sarafan are nothing compared to what I have faced and destroyed.
Don't be so arrogant. Their finest warriors will be waiting within. The Glyph Knights are deadly.
We shall see.
Tell me one thing, Kain, before we go in. If you do kill the Seraphan Lord and recover the Soul Reaver, what then?
You know the answer to that.
Tell me.
Then Meridian and all Nosgoth will become mine.
And the vampire resistance?
Well, you may do whatever you wish, of course.
Of course.
What?
Do you take me for a fool?
You dare!
Borodor has told me all your stories, Kain. He said that you would stop at nothing to achieve your great ambition, absolute power. And when you control Nosgoth, are we to believe that you would let us vampires live and do what we wish? We are the only ones who could stand in your way. No, you will have to hunt us down and kill us. And how is that different from the rule of the Seraphan Lord?
I will not defend or explain my actions to you, Uma. No one, not even you, will stand in my way.
I thank you, Kain, for giving us this chance to defeat the Hilden for all time. But you have done enough. I shall be the one to find and kill the Seraphan Lord, and Nosgoth shall belong to the vampires once again.
You fool. You have not the smallest chance of surviving such a battle. Now, give me the Nexus Stone, or I shall pry it from your thieving fingers as you convulse in death.
Now the beast shows his true nature, and so quickly, too. I wish it had been otherwise for us, Kain.
She's not that smart, is she? Oh, I wish we could have done something differently, Kain. Now the beast rears its head. He's done this the whole time. Anyway, guys, this has been going on for a really long time because that was a really long cutscene and I didn't want to cut it off in the middle. So, I'm going to go ahead and end off this episode here. In the next episode, we're going to be making our way through the wharf. We're going to chase down Uma and get back our Nexus Stone. Because let's be honest, we're the only ones who can take on the Seraphan Lord. So I will see you guys next time. Take care.